today, um, compared to Kentok, which was much smaller than Ukhrul back in early 1970s, it is now 10 times of Ukhrul. Itanagar, which was smaller than Ukhrul in the late 1970s, today is 5 times bigger than Ukhrul. Today, Ukhrul, unfortunately, my hometown, the Jerusalem of Manipur, is like a slum. So I want to do something. I thought that I have some moral responsibility to do something from Ukhrul, for our people, hill people, and also in general Manipur state. I have been in Government of India for 11 years, nearly 22 years in Government of Manipur. I had some exposure, experience, network. So I thought that I have some moral responsibility to do something for our people. That is why the circumstances brought me into this politics. I am not here to seek a few government schemes. That is not the type of politics I want to play. I am not a normal politician. God willing, I have a sense of mission. I have decided to offer the rest of my life, my service, in the service of our people.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. And regarding the why I chose NPF, well, NPF was the first to offer me the ticket. Then I studied about NPF. NPF is unlike other political party in the nation, in the country. It is the oldest regional party in the entire Northeast. It was founded by a retired IS officer, A. Kevechusa. I have lots of admiration for him. He was the first graduate among the Naga people, the first IS officer among the Naga people. After he retired, he founded this Democratic Party of Nagaland with the symbol cock. But later on, the name was changed to NPF. Unlike other political parties in the Northeast India, or perhaps in the country, the entire founding members, 10 of them, they live and die by the ideals. Nobody switched party. For 60 years, 70 years, they served loyally NPF. The founder member, A. Kevechusa, the Alipa Imtiau, Tien Angami, then the Vizol, then the Mrs. Ranu Shaiza, Tali Namo, Vamuzo, former CM, the Huska Sumi, and I think probably even Mr. Mero, ex-MP. They were all chief ministers or MP from Nagaland. And later on, the present president, Dr. Shurhozale, he joined NPF when he was a young man. Today, he is nearing 90. And till today, he is going strong. There is no such political party in the entire Northeast. So, and the NPF is not a mere political party. I have studied it. It's a people's movement for nation building. NPF is the only distinct party, to save the identity, the culture, our way of life. It is the only party, and it is the only party supporting today to bring amicable solution to Indo-Naga political negotiations. And why not? Because regional party can be a very viable government. It has happened in Sikkim. My mission, I have only one mission now, to serve the people. That is my mission. I have a long-term vision, short-term, medium-term. Medium-term, I want to bring, if possible, I want to supply power tiller to the farmers. I want to encourage them to go in for high-value products, arrange a primary processing center in every village, arrange marketing. I am talking with the chairman, APEDA, Dr. Angamatu, he is my friend, for export of their products. Then I would like to improve immediately the healthcare system in Ukhrul district, which is in shambles. I would like to implement letter and spirit the National Education Policy. Earlier it was called Right to Education Act. As per the National Education Policy, Right to Education Act, every village, regardless of size, must have a school. Every school must have a 7 classroom. Every classroom must have a teacher, and half of the teacher must be women. And every teacher must know local language, otherwise they cannot be recruited. This is the Right to Education Act. It is a law. It is not the advisory. It is not optional. Every student must be provided midday meal. A warm meal has to be cooked in the school campus. The teacher cannot buy from the shop and supply. Running water must be there. Washroom for men and women. Safe portable drinking water. This as per the Right to Education Act. No? If it is not being implemented, that means some officials, some bureaucrats, some ministers are pocketing the money. This is not happening in our district, not even in one school. All this year, what is happening? Now, primary school responsibility is entrusted to district council. But our district council is local act. They don't have budget. They don't have department. They receive money, salary once in 3 months as grant in aid. My sister is a district council teacher. They receive salary or pay once in 3 months. So that means for 3 months they have to remain without food. How will they educate their children? At this rate, we are destroying a generation. A teacher is supposed to teach students for average 35 years, but he is not paid properly. There is no school. There is no school building. There are no maths teacher in Ukhrul district. There are no science teacher. We are destroying our young generation. It is good that district council is entrusted primary education. It's good. It's a heavy responsibility, but it should be accompanied by adequate budgetary provisions. No, but this is not happening. Sometimes I wonder, where are our leaders? Looks like there is a famine of leadership in our area. I have seen this in the last 20 years after Yamso Shaiza and Ojar Rishangeshin. This is happening. It hurt our self-respect. We are destroying our young generations, our neighbors, our fellow tribals. Everybody has been granted statehood. Arunachal, Mizoram, Sikkim, Meghalaya, Nagaland. In 21st century, we are still demanding 6th schedule. Is it not pitiable? What is the difference between us, the tribals in Manipur, in Arunachal? Arunachal were actually 40 years behind us in education. Today, they are at least 20, 30 years ahead of us. So also in Sikkim and Mizoram, a meaningful autonomy must be granted to the Manipur Hill area. It is in the interest of the whole Manipur state. It is not wise that the hill people should be kept resentful, neglected. It is in the interest of the whole Manipur that meaningful autonomy must be given to the hill people. I enjoyed every minute of it. I am meeting people from morning 6 a.m. to 12 midnight. 6 a.m. to 12 midnight, I meet people. I have worthy opponents, no doubt about it, but I'm confident that I will be elected because wherever I have visited, out of 52 villages, I have covered at least half of them. Wherever I visited, by God's grace, there is overwhelming response. I can see people look up to me to do something to change their life, and God willing, that I would like to, transform our land, our people, with the little knowledge I have, and also by God's grace, I am confident that I will be able to do something for our people in particular, and also for the state, Manipur in general. I don't want to say anything about the national parties, but we must remember the Naga people. We suffered like no other people during Congress rule for 50 years. An iron curtain was descended in Naga area in 1956 when ASPA, Armed Forces Special Power Act, was promulgated. It is the most draconian law in the world, in the planet. No such law exists in the whole planet, in the world. Under ASPA, Indian Army can raid your house, they can search your house, they can kill you, they can shoot you to death on mere suspicion. And such army personnel cannot be brought before the court of law without prior sanction of the government of India. And in the last nearly 70 years, no sanction has been given. Mr. Pizzo has submitted to Secretary General UN a list of victims of army atrocities. It is about, I think, if I correctly remember, 200,000. Name of the person, the date, and the name of the village. He has submitted. It happened during Congress rule. And in 1955, a village called Yangpang in Toengsang, no? In one early morning, the army surrounded the Naga village, suspecting that some Naga army was hiding. Indiscriminate firing was taken place. More than 50 women and child, including women and child, were massacred. The Malay massacre in Vietnam is nothing compared to what happened in Yangpang. And there are so many army atrocities. Remember 1960, the year I was born, 6th September. In Nagaland, it is considered the Black Day. 14 people, including the village chief, they were beheaded by the Indian Army. Every year they enacted the drama, the massacre in Medikru. People cannot help but they cry every year, 6th September. It happened during Congress rule. A village near Wokha, one night Indian Army surrounded the whole male folk. They were locked up in the house. Throughout the night, 40, 50 women were raped inside the church. Some of them were raped on the pulpit. It happened during Congress rule. In our own district, Rose of Ngabrum, Kumram, was raped. She committed suicide. Luingamla was raped in Ngaingu. She committed suicide. She was shot to death. So many things has happened during Congress rule. I think one should touch his heart whether it is wise to vote for such kind of party. Yes, I like to appeal to our people that I am here not for my personal benefit, but I would like to, offer the rest of my life in the service of our people. And given the chance, I would like to bring changes, rather transformation in our land, in particular in our district and also in Manipur in general. And this is my appeal. Together, let us transform our land, our people. And it is my dream, which I want to share with everybody, that I want to bring peace and prosperity in our lifetime.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to East Mojo. For any queries, put them down in the comments section below and press on the bell icon for notifications.